Welcome, commanders of the Marvel Strike Force community. It is I, your inconsistent Super Otaku Kami, coming to you first time in 2021. Trying to get back into the groove after the holidays. It's been a good while since I made a video, and I am back. I'm back in action, getting back into the normal swing of things, and new year and more possibilities ahead and all that good stuff. But have to get back to the grind. Gotta get you guys to start following me better and all that other good jazz. But I'm here, and today this might be a little lengthy video, but I'm gonna try to keep it as short as possible. I want to talk some Jubilee. As you can see, got it in the background, just got it all jumbled up. And I want to talk some Dark Dimension 4. Or is it 4? Well, the latest Dark Dimension. Yeah, 4. The Doctor Doom one. Now let's see. Now I feel like feel all discombobulated because I feel like I just messed that up. Yeah, I was right. Dark Dimension 4. Gonna talk a little real-time arena, and I'm gonna talk about the current milestone event for Red Guardian. And it's gonna be my first video New Year's. Nice little combined one. And hit a few topics and give my 2 cents on it. So first off, Jubilee, as you can see, I got it in the background already. She was, what do you call it? Announced as the next legendary. Indifferent. I kind of get it because, she was part of the Fox show, and she was kind of a central character in that and everything. And I would guess she was very popular in the 90s. She just had that 90s vibe. That teenager that was like cool, and but yeah, I'm interested to see what she could bring to the table, cause outside of Iron Man, I feel like legendaries really do bring a lot to the table. Even when you look at Nick Fury, he's not as mighty as he was in the early days, when he came out, but he is still a very, very good character, and he still mingles with people outside of S.H.I.E.L.D. pretty well. He just a good character, even then we talk a little Magneto, very unique move and bringing everybody together to bunch them up. So Jason moves hit the whole squad, and he has his special is like unavoidable and puts on jeez, I'm blanking out here, but disrupt, and he still brings stuff to the table. So I think Jubilee is going to be a good addition. And I think a lot of people are hoping she does a lot of blinding. But when you go down here to see, they talk about her passive ability, Mall Rat. Once again, a little 90s throw in there. When astonishing X-Men ally drops below 50% health, fill an ally beast speed bar by 30%, plus generate an ability energy for ally beasts. That's pretty good, because say if it's a AoE or a Jason move that drops two players, characters below 50%, he's going to get 60% speed boost plus 2 ability energy. So he's going to heal most likely right away. It's pretty cool. And it doesn't say just raid. On enemy death, fill all astonishing X-Men ally speed bar by 25%. I'm pretty sure that's more geared towards raids because it can be large crowds. But still, that's a really good move because you take out two people, that's 50% speed bar in one move. Pretty sweet. Um, on this character's in each Astonishing X-Men or Wolverine ally's turn, apply assist now to self, Wolverine, or a random Astonishing X-Men. That means it's just going to always be everybody's action is going to be followed up with an attack. Because it says ally's turn. So I'm wondering even if it's a non-attack move, like if they're still going to apply assist. That would be really sweet. And that's, once again, it doesn't say just in raids. And then gain 30% max health for self and all Astonishing X-Men allies. Now there, I wish it was just for self and all allies, because I feel that would have made her more legendary. Because the legendary characters, I feel like, have to be able to fill in other teams, so that, you know, like you could take Shuri and she is a good support character on any team. You know, she's sweet. Now she has some stuff that's just for Wakandans, but you know, a lot of stuff she does, what makes her so legendary is that you can just put her on a team with no Wakandans and she still just adds a lot to that team. So that's one thing in this passive that I just don't see that she fits well in with just any randoms. But then here we go with the in raids. In raids, gain 20% speed for self and all Astonishing X-Men. Cool. And then the 40% damage. Now, one thing I'm also going to want to know, does this stuff work in Dark Dimension? Because we've seen characters have more specific Dark Dimension, but I felt like Wakandans and stuff, in the early days, when it said raid, that worked in Dark Dimension because Dark Dimension was considered raid. So I wonder if they've changed that language to, and the program that differentiates that. But to be honest, outside of her kit looking like it's going to be pretty good, the one thing that I really am excited about is the fact that it is going to take Pym-Tech characters to get this character. Now, Pym-Tech is not, you know, the most you gotta have team, but having my second account where I haven't done any Dark Dimension yet, and the only character I'm missing is Ghost, I'm pretty excited because I want to see if having a team that is meant for Dark Dimension, and if I can, you know, get Ghost, because hopefully they make her farmable, so you can attempt to try to get to the 5 stars, meaning that I can get this team, say, the next month in my younger account, and then build them up to go through all the Dark Dimensions. I think that would be really cool, because with my older account, I didn't, you know, there was no team that was specific to Dark Dimension. You know, you didn't have a synergized 5 that you can go in and was meant to clear it. Now we have that, and I'm really interested in see how that plays out. And I think it'll be pretty cool and pretty fun having that experience for the first time, you know, to have a team really specified to it, not something that, you know, somebody discovered, but like something they put in the game and say, hey, if you get this team, it's really going to help you go through this mode. And that's what I want to experience with it. So I'm pretty excited for Pym-Tech. I wish they were more like the symbiotes, where it was like raids and Dark Dimension, because they do seem like a kind of fun team to play with. But it just sucks that like their stuff that makes them really good is all in Dark Dimension. And I wish it was even Dark Dimension War. I just wish it was less specific mode, where it was just like maybe like health and damage and stuff. But it seems like a lot of the really, really cool stuff about them is for Dark Dimension. And hopefully down the road, if people say, man, this team could be really fun to use outside of it, I hope that changes. But just gonna roll right into the Dark Dimension. I just, I mean, last 24 hours, finally reached level 80, and now I am prepping for Dark Dimension 4. Gotta get that Doctor Doom. And so that's what really kicked me in to be like, you know what, gotta get on my video making, gotta get that content out there, because I want to talk about, for, us non-dropping hundreds of dollars a week to get into Dark Dimension 4 to get Doctor Doom, what's the right steps? I personally don't know the right steps. And I haven't been watching the videos recently from everybody else who's talking about it. But as for someone that hasn't been putting a lot of money in the game and is really trying to keep Dark Dimension 4 as free to play as possible on that side, right now, as I looked at it, did my little analysis, it goes global, cosmic, city, legendary. So I am going to level up in that order. So right now, I literally changed all my favorites to nothing but globals and those few characters that I am farming for shards as my favorites. So it's like 2 non-global characters and then just all globals that I think are worth. And it's like I'm not going to lie, I got 20. I know I'm not going to level all 20 up to what is it called, level 80 and then gear tier 15, but I just wanted a variety. But I definitely think my first squad that I'm going with is definitely going to be Pimp Tech. And this is my older account, because that's where I got level 8. My younger account, not even thinking about Dark Dimension 4 yet. But my older account, gonna go Pimp Tech first. So I'm gonna get them up, and then that's where I'm gonna, probably gonna go Emma, then probably Yo-Yo, probably later Yo-Yo, but definitely Emma, cause that her just decreasing and being able to cleanse, huge. Baron Zemo, you gotta go. I like Baron Zemo. I had a pretty cool team that he was on in Dark Dimension 3 second playthrough, that I felt did really well, especially when I got to the global. I felt his team really surprised me. I cannot remember that whole squad, but they did really well in there to help speed that run up. So definitely gonna go ahead and Taskmaster. I like Taskmaster. He was another character that I want to say when he came out, I think I had him my first run, and he did add, because that blind, when I would have enough to blind on that first turn, was huge, and it just helped. And then I'll probably do like Sinister. I almost threw Shuri in there, but you gotta remember, it's non-legendary for those for the first globals. So you want to go, the global, city, and cosmic are all non-legendary. So I almost threw her in there, but I want to do it tail end. So I'm literally gonna start, global first, try to get a good squad. And my goal is to get 10. Then cosmic, definitely probably gonna go. I'm not too sure yet. Cosmic. Now the thing about, because you can't go Black Order because Ebony Maw is legendary. So yeah, that's gonna be tricky. I'll probably do like what I did, with Thanos, Minerva, Hela, and then who else did I have? I did have Ebony and Black Bolt, but can't go them. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting going cosmic. And I didn't really look at it, but I'm definitely gonna start with global. So if you agree with me on that, because you do the first, I believe it's 6 nodes. Just with global, haven't even tried them yet. So, I might hit a wall as you're going through and you're like, man, I could really use this character. So I might go outside of global if I see that character could help. Um, but I think you should go in the order of how it goes. So definitely focus on your global characters first, then your cosmic, city, and then your legendary. Now, if you're not too worried about Dark Dimension 4, I say if you really want to get your characters up for raids, focus on those characters. Don't just focus on DD4 if that is not your concern. Me personally, I want Doctor Doom as fast as possible. So, with that being said, going to be focusing on DD4 and getting characters up in that order. And see, the cool thing about that also is, the Marauders. Granted, you got that skeletal team out there who is designed kind of to take out the Marauders. Getting them up to gear tier 15, pretty good idea because it could help you in war. So, you're doing it for DD4, but then, now I don't know if you want the whole squad up to gear tier 15, but, I'm just saying. Working on global characters could help. You can get your Taskmaster up, helps your war defense. Get your Baron Zemo up, helps your war offense. So, just saying. You get to play going for DD4, but then helping out other modes. So, it's definitely worth a whirl. But I would suggest, if going on now, when you hit level, if your goal is DD4, do it in the order. Because there's no reason to say, get your legendaries, and then once you hit global, you got 2 characters that you're just going to be really stuck. But say if you get 7 characters that got you through the first 3 nodes, and then when you get to global, you still have those 7, you're still working on more people adding, it's worth it. And then when you're getting to that 2nd to 3rd node, and you're if you're doing well, start working, on the next group, Cosmic. Then just keep on rolling it like that. Another good thing is, say if you get 1 to 2 teams per section, when you do your second run, you are going to have a huge roster for that second run. So when you start, those first 3 nodes, you could have 20 characters. And then, once you beat it, you're going to have a bunch of resources. So you could get, who knows how many characters, but you could add some more to the mix. And something else to keep in mind, characters are going to be coming out. So some characters might make things easier. I'm going to focus on Iceman when he drops. I am actually going to put some money into him, and I am going to try to get him as high star as I can. And I think Iceman is going to be a great addition for Dark Dimension 4. So, things like that. New characters are going to be coming. Hopefully they can add to helping you get through Dark Dimension 4. Something to look out for. And when Ebony Maw came out, he made getting through Dark Dimension 3 a lot easier. So, just keep your eye on it. And when you see a character you think that could really help you out in DD4, start putting those resources to the side. Start putting gold to the side and get ready. So as soon as they come in, you get them up and you can get them right in there to help you out. So then, like I said, next thing I want to talk about is some real-time arena. The first run was okay. I do feel it's a little grindy. Because I don't focus it on every day. And then sometimes some of the traits and everything, characters, I just don't really want to play with. So I don't kind of get the dailies. But I do think that, and I haven't done the math, and like I said, I'm pretty sure if you just do the dailies, that you can do all of the get everything for all the rewards for real time arena. But the thing is, sometimes depending on where you're at in the game, you might not have some of the characters, so you can't get those dailies. And so when you go for the big ones like support and the knockouts, it gets real grindy. And I wish it was more set up like Arena, where Arena you do 5, and if you want to use some cores, you could do more. But I wish it like kind of kept it to, if you do 10 real time arenas a day matches, or even if you won 5 a day, because you might have to do 20 just to win 5. But yeah, like if they keep it, you have to do 10 to 15, and that still kind of seems like a lot. But just play 10 to 15, meaning if you win or lose, if you could do that daily for a month, you'll get all the rewards. I think it'll be a little bit more funner. And then the next thing, I really wish they would, the quitting and the fact that people just starting the match, walking away. And I have been guilty of this myself, where I start a match and maybe somebody gets my attention and I put it down for a second and forget to do my move or hit auto. And I know how that could be annoying, but I hate when it happens to me. And I'm pretty sure everybody out there hates it when it happens to them. But I wish there was a little bit better mechanic to that. And quitting is still the worst thing about that mode. If someone quits, I just feel like they should get nothing, even if they've already killed 3 to 4 people, and you should get 5 knockouts, or you should get like 5 across the board. 5, you did 5 abilities, 5 knockouts. Like for if you have a certain character, you should just get rewarded for not being a quitter, because especially if they didn't move, so you sat there for like a minute or two waiting for them to do something, and then it does like that auto quit thing it does, or they just quit. That, it kills it, and it makes it so unfun and kills your motivation of wanting to do that mode for the day. So I think they definitely need to work on just making it where it's not a nuisance to do it every day. Because whereas we have the Blitz Sim now, blitzing, it's kind of fun. It's fun because you're getting your rewards in like a minute or two. Like you just go through, do it, and you're done. And you could do that in another 2 hours, and it's just not. It's fun because it's not a nuisance. So I wish that you could still play real time arena without any nuisance. That's what I wish for. And the other thing is, for a certain number of real-time arenas, you should get World Warrior points towards the milestone. Everything we do in this game, when you do arena, when you do raids, when you blitz, when you war, only other thing is only thing you don't get rewarded for that milestone is campaigns. So I feel like since it is another game mode that takes your time, you should be rewarded for the World Warrior milestone. I don't understand how we don't get any points towards that. Because it would be nice, especially sometimes when you're going for the knockouts or the 600 abilities. It takes a lot of time. And I just don't feel like you're getting fully rewarded for that. And like I said, it could be a max. Like if you do, you get 50 points a day or 100 points a day, whatever it could be. But, or it should be a little higher, because Arena, you get 85 per one. And I believe that comes out to like 425 or something like that. So do half, do like 200. But you should get rewarded for playing real time arena with the World Warrior milestone. I just think that should be a thing. The last thing I want to talk about to wrap this video up, because tomorrow I am going to be back for blog talk, and I'm about to watch some videos because I've seen some rumors coming out. I want to get acquainted with those rumors, and I want to talk a little bit more tomorrow, especially if we get a real blog, because this Jubilee one last Friday was nice to give us a little info, but I want to get more. I want to get more informed. I want to get back to our regular groove. And that was always a video I looked forward to making every week, was my blog talk video. But the Red Guardian milestones. I was kind of excited when I was first seeing them. But I'm not I wish we got more points in the blitzing, because normally it would be like 50 to like 2,000, and I've been seeing 150 and 100, maybe 150. I'm not too sure about that, but I definitely know 150, 100 or 50. But I liked it better, and I also felt that you got those fragments and you didn't need to have like seasoned or anything. Like, you just had the blitz and you kind of cleared the blitzing out, and you got fragments, so you could do that other one where you had to get the orbs to unlock that. And I just wish it didn't have the season. I don't know. Normally I'm kind of for it, but I just feel like for as much you have to blitz, that and I get it, it could be a money grab because they want you to get more blitz energy, but I just kind of, when I run out, I just like, all right, I guess I'm gonna miss a milestone or two. But yeah, it's I don't know, I don't feel as motivated as I usually for these, and I usually really, really like these milestones, and for some reason this one just hasn't given me the drive. So and plus, even with the seasoned characters, I when it comes to the raids, I haven't been all for it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's the characters they gave us or what, but it just didn't. I didn't have that motivation, that drive for this milestone. There's still days left, but I don't know what it's missing. But I hope, I'm gonna guess Iceman might have a milestone. I hope it's a little bit more engaging, if that's the best way I could put it. But I definitely wish there was no traits. I wish you didn't have like the seasoned. And I'm not sure if they did that like on the Cyclops or the Namor and like, those type of milestones. I can't remember, but I do wish, I don't remember there being a trait, and I wish there wasn't a trait. I feel like that's what took it away, because I was like stuck with these teams that I have to use for this mode, that mode, and all that. So, and I wish you could get those random thousands, 450s, 200 or 2000s that got you those orbs a little bit easier, because like that grinding for 50 and 100, it just ain't cutting it. Like, instead, that's another reason I don't like the traits. So if you were telling me I could only get between 50, say there was like a 33% to get 50, 100, or 150, right? There was no traits. Just go through your just win the blitz with your normal roster. I would have been completely for that, and I would probably have been super motivated to do that each day and to get all those fragments. But I feel like they broke up so many teams that you're just blowing through your blitz energy. So it's like, yeah, you do your teams, but then when you try to do your normal teams, I just felt like 70% of my teams was taking up points. So I'm like, man, I'm just going through my blitz energy so fast That's why I don't like it. I wish you just did your normal roster for your Blitz, and you didn't have like these, season characters plus your normal roster. Cause I just feel like it cramps it. I don't know. That's why I don't. I just it's annoying, and I just feel like it's so hard to get those fragments. I just don't like it. Don't like it. And then but the one thing I can say, I really like Red Guardian. I think he's a really good character. I saw a message going out that there is a little bit of problem with him and they're working on it. But I really like him out of everybody. I like Belova too. She is pretty cool. I like what she brings. And then their combo of him. Dude, he spawns with defensive up taunt and speeds up everybody. That is just so sweet. I wish he's just sped up the team. I wish it wasn't because that would be even sicker. Because he would just work with so many people and he would just like plug and play with so many teams. But yeah, it's because she's disrupting somebody like first turn. I don't know. It's a really cool dynamic. I haven't got all the T4s so that they're all stealing and spreading the buffs yet. But yeah, I like them. They're pretty fun. I haven't got them up to really take out a Marauders team in war yet, but I'm working on it. I want to say I punched down on one Marauders team so far, and I might have lost, but I think I took out like everybody but Emma or something like that. But it worked. They work, and I look forward to getting them up and seeing if they really just wipe like the strong 500, 600 Marauders out. That's what I'm working them up to. But I'm getting there. And cool team. If you can, I say get them. Not sure. I think Red Guardian right now. I'm probably going to try to get up for Dark Dimension 4 because I just think him taunting with that defense up could just draw things away from the other characters so you could get some more damage in there. So he could definitely be worth it. And yeah, definitely going to see. But going forward, going to keep on updating everybody on DD4 progress of getting in. And then when we get in, I'm going to get back on Twitter, posting up pictures, venting my frustration of getting wiped out, and all that good stuff. But 2021 is here, new year, looking to really dive into this channel more, and talking with a buddy. We're going to try to start this like streaming thing going. A lot of things, a lot of excitement for this year. And everybody should be seeing more of me. So click on that like button. Click on that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter and all that good stuff. All right, everyone. Peace out.